wait, I forgot one thing. Let me bloop. This may take a while. Yep. There we go. Eee. I don't know why something is just missing, but anyway, we're back to push and pull, whatever, or pull and push. I don't know what to call it exactly yet, but here we're back on Wix, and then now we're gonna continue making the game. So last time we did have cluster identification and cluster destruction as well. So yeah, we have that. Now we just have to like figure it out a way to like, you know, let it keep on coming. So we need that. Okay. So at this point, I would say we're just gonna like copy and paste this entire array over here, just to make the board clean. One, two, three, four, and then that should be good. Okay. Once we have that, next thing is the interval. So we have to figure it out a way to like trigger your interval and all that stuff. And oh boy, why do I always forget? Bloop. There we go. Now let's see. Okay, so over here we have a function. We will call this thing flush new row. Okay, so basically over here we can just say var blocks list. So these are all the available blocks we have. One thing I do find a little bit hard to identify is the color red and orange, because on my screen they almost appear to be vermilion. So we might need a slightly different approach. So first thing first, we definitely need croissant. And then another box. Let's see. What else? What else? Yellow circle. Yeah, that should be good. Oh, and broccoli. Boop. What else? star might be a good idea. Soon afterwards, we can change whatever we need to. You know, back in the days when we were like way younger, when we were like little kids during primary school, we used to buy exercise books, and then we just literally just draw the UI on the books, and then when a player wants to play it, we, the author, becomes the CPU instead. So we just like flip through the book and whatsoever, and the whole book just becomes an iPad. Oh boy. What else? What else can we add? So far there's no good emojis, as I would say. Ooh, a balloon might be a good idea. Or a pumpkin, I don't know. Sparkles. Yeah, we can have that afterwards. Basketball, 8-pillar ball, I don't know. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's have all of these. Basketball out. There we go. There we go. So for now, we have 8 available items. Soon afterwards, we will add power-ups. Like maybe something like a dynamite that gives you a whole chunk of things, or whatever. You can have knife or electric bolt. Yeah. Hey, so flush new row, it would be something like interesting. Flush new row. So players can only lose when flush new row is triggered and the whole array is full. So okay, let's do this. So for now we will say var will player lose. For now we say false, and then we will say for let I start from 0, I smaller than what was it? Cluster array? No, board. Yeah, board array up. Board array up. Length. Oh wait, no. Okay, over here we will say board array up. length minus 1. Okay, so this thing over here will give us a number, which is the last index, and then so this whole thing will give us an array, and then we will get the length I plus plus. There we go. Check the last row. There we go. So we will say if board array down. Oh wait, not down. Up. And then we will say board array up dot length minus 1. So this is an array, and then we will check if this thing is something that is not empty, meaning there is stuff right there, then you lose. Will player lose? True. So once we have that, we can say if will player lose is true or whatsoever, then we can say console.log. For now, we're just gonna say console.log. Player lose. There we go. Or otherwise, it can keep on going. Now we just have to like generate a random array of stuff, but now we just need to know what is the current level. So we say var, we say current difficulty. As the difficulty goes up, we'll have more things. For now, starting with let's go with 3, okay? So we can say we need to like randomly choose stuff. So if I remember correctly, a while ago we did make our own little stuff, little toolbox. quasi-code.js. There we go. So in this thing, we are allowed to randomly pick an object from an array. So we have random element. So we have this, okay? Control C. And then over here we will just say import this from quasi-code.js. Or, oh boy, how do we do that? me see. Import, and then curly brackets, and a single quote. Oh boy, that's a lot of syntax. Hey, curly brackets. Single quote. There we go. So now we have that. Okay, cool. Turn random element. Block list. So we have that. This will give us a random string. And then, yeah, we can say var new row. For now, it's an empty array. Now we can then say for let I. Do we have I? Oh yeah. Let I. Okay, let I is block scoped, so should be good. I lesser than board up. Get the 0th element. Get the length. I plus plus. And now once we have that, then we can go new row dot push something. So you just like grab this thing over here and then smack it over here. And then do that for any time, and then I think it should be good. Then what we can do is we will say board dot up. We will say pop, which means remove the last row, and then board up dot unshift, meaning inserts new elements at the start of the array. In this case, it will insert our new row. And then once that is done, we will say render and also check as well. Okay, so I think it should be good. Oh wait, no. If it's the entire block list, then oh boy. Huh. Okay, over here we will say this thing block list all, and then var fine, whatever, block list. I guess we will have to fine, whatever, just randomly generate, right? Like we just go math.random, right? Returns a pseudo random number between 0 and 1. Wait, you know what? I think we can just like copy and paste something from here and learn from it. Oh wait, oh no, I can't. Okay. Oh boy. This is not going to be easy, but okay. Math dot random. In this case, I'm going to assume that 1 is exclusive. So, multiply by delta. So we will say current difficulty. Assume that current difficulty is now 3. So 0.999 multiplied by 3 will not be 4, and it is guaranteed to be smaller than floor. This means I can like floor it. Math.floor. This will give us an integer. And then we can say block list. There we go. Huh? Map.random, give us a number. And then we have that, floor it. And then, yep, it should be good. So let's cut that. Let's paste that. So just keep on coming. And then when the game starts, yeah, it starts. Whatever, right? On ready, we can say over here set interval, and then we have that. Assume that for every 10 seconds or 5 seconds, then we will flush the row. Alright, let's see if this thing works. And then we might be able to like play with it a little bit. And just get the feel of it a little bit as well. So let's go preview. Alright. Okay, it's not working? It does not show anything though. Oh wait. Well, in this case, if we're not using that, then we can remove that. Okay, let's go preview. Oh boy, it will be a lot more helpful if when we hit play, then maximum call stack size exceeded 65. Bruh. Okay, let's just do this. Console.log flag 1. You're going to see a lot of console logging over here just to know that things are working. Flush row. Okay. Flag 1, flag 2. Huh. Flag 1, flag 2. So check cluster. Check cluster was like working fine. Wait a second. Inside check cluster, we have check cluster again? Why do we have that? That's Stack Overflow. Okay. Oh, there we go. Ah. Oh no, it keeps on coming. This is almost playable. Ah. Nope. Boop, 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 boop. Oh boy. Okay, so it's kind of working at the moment. Oh boy. Ah. Oh boy, this is. Five seconds might be a good idea for an interval. And a while ago, you can see in the past stream when we're cluster identifying, it was laggy, but now as you can see, it's extremely smooth. So yeah. Sometimes machine behavior is not easy to predict. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah. This is interesting. Huh. Huh. See? Wix is a game engine. Let's go. Oh boy, okay, I think my brain can't. Oh, okay. Whew. Oh. So now it's a runnable game. It's just we need a way to start it rather than like start immediately. Let's see. Also, I'm just going to say we're going to have 5 levels, which is difficulty 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 being now you have 8 different items on the board. Okay. How do we want to start the game though? I think we can have a play and pause button though. I think we can go my designs, and then we will scroll down. And start. wait, I think I have a better idea. So over here, if we want to start, we just go I and O on this thing. Just to say in and out, whatever, right? Okay. Yeah, I think we can do that. Over here we can say game state as well. So over here we can say var game state. Pause. So over here we can say if event dot key is I, meaning start, and game state is pause, then start the thing. There we go. Just cut this thing, paste this thing. Okay, over here we were just gonna say var interval name clock. For now, nothing. But over here we will say interval name clock will equal to that, because this will give us an ID. And then soon afterwards, when we want to clear interval, then yeah, we can have that. Oh wait, I think we should move this thing up here. There we go. Else, okay, over here we can say if event key is this, and game state is play, then clear interval, and then just give them the ID, which in this case we have this. So technically speaking, game state over here is set to play. Over here, game state will be set to pause. One thing we can do is, instead of like a steady flow of flushing, this is where we need our sliders. But before that, let me hit save. save? Yep, it's saved. Okay. Boop. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay. So let's cross that thing out. Let's minimize this, and then let's pull out our slider. And here it is. Soon afterwards, we will make it tidier, because for now it's messy, but we just need to make sure that, hey, it works. So over here we have let's see. Hold on a second. Okay, let's call this thing slider flush timer. Slider flush timer. Alright, so we have that. So we can say, okay, settings. Maximum value 100. Okay. For every time do this. Slider.value is slider.value -1, whatever, right? And then if slider.value is lesser than or equal to 0, then we can say flush it. So boop, boop, and then once we do that, we will need to recharge the slider. So slider.value equals slider timer dot max. So once we have that, it should be good. So every time when this thing goes down, when it reached the bottom, it will just do its thing. Another thing I can say is soon afterwards, for every destroy we have, we will just like bump up the timer just a tiny bit. Now the problem becomes how. Destroy the cluster. Okay, we say something like over here we can say let things are destroyed. For now, we're just gonna say false, right? If we detect any, then we'll just say true. And then can return true. Return if things are destroyed. Check cluster. So it's gonna say check if there are any cluster of 3 or more. If yes, destroy them and return true, else return false. Alright, so we have that. So flush new row. Every time when we flush new row, yeah, I think we can remove that and then put them over here. And then over here we can still say player lose. Okay. Oh, also here we can return will player lose, but flip it, so meaning ask if the player still survives. So over here we can say flush the board with a new row. If player survives, returns true, else returns false. So over here we will say flush new row. Over here we can say let player survives. We have that. And then render the board and then check the cluster. Check the cluster. And then we will say this. And then we will say that. And then for the key press, say player move, player pull, player push. Okay, so check cluster. Once we have checked the cluster, then we will say let player destroy stuff equals this. Then we can say if player destroyed stuff, then we can say let's just bump up the value just a tiny bit. And then it should be good. I think. So flush new row. After flush new row, we are definitely gonna render that. Check cluster. render board. Okay. Then I would say check cluster. Take cares of render board as well. So I think it should be good. Alright, let's hit save and then let's give it a test. Preview. So for now, we have our hourglass over here. We have nothing. Yeah, we can move whatsoever. Oh wait, yeah, I just have to like say, yep, we have to check our game state in order to move, push and pull and all that stuff. Okay. And there we go. And then bloop. And then you can see it bumps up a little bit. Alright, good. Soon, this thing will get even harder. And then maybe on the side we can say this is your time, and then down here this is your progress. You have to fulfill some certain progress and then fill up the bar and then you win. Whoa. Okay, so far that we know, it's kind of working. It's just we need to lock the game state. Like once your game state is paused, then you cannot move around and pull and push. That is just cheating. So let's do that. And game state, Control C. Play. Alright. Okay, it feels like we can reorganize this thing a little bit. So we can go... Okay, let's go var. And then we go key equals event dot key. So that's the string representation of it. Right? Okay, and then we will say if game state is play, then do the following. If key is A, then do this. C, Control V. So typically saying this line is gone. Alright. Next, cut, paste. If key is that, then do that. Alright. If this thing Then do that. Otherwise, if this happens, then do this. Yep. Once we have all of those, just render the board. So over here we can say else if game state is pause. Then we can go game state. We can go if our key is I. Then just pull in whatever that is. And then we can say if this one over here is the case, oh, also we will just say else if over here, just to make things faster, so we don't have to like keep on checking a lot of stuff. Over here we can also say else if. There we go. If key is that, then do this. Alright, I think it's a lot more cleaner. Hey, cool. Alright, so we have this is our timer. Next is our progress. This one over here is slider flush timer. This one over here is slider. Let's call this thing progress. Ooh, wait. I have a new idea. So when we check how check cluster. So instead of like returning false and true, we will return the number of blocks destroyed. So things destroyed quantity. At the beginning, start from 0. Every time you make a block empty, then we know that number will go up to 1. So things destroyed quantity plus plus. And then we will say things destroyed quantity, return it. Okay, sweet. Over here, we will say check if there are any cluster of 3 or more. Then return the number of things destroyed. Okay, so we have that. So over here, okay, you know, just to make sure that this looks better in some way, let me remove that. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Boop. Boop. So I would say player destroyed stuff equals some number. Then Control X, Control V. So it will just add that to the thing. Time buffer. 10 might be a little bit too much, so I'm thinking maybe 3 multiply by player destroy stuff. Alright, so that's the timer buffer, and then now the progress. So you can say over here, progress dot value is oh boy, let me go this. Progress dot value plus player destroyed stuff, and it's a 1 by 1 interchange. I don't know. Progress plus plus. Okay. Also, current difficulty 3. Oh, okay. Go touch grass. I have touched grass before. It's just you didn't saw it. But whatever. Welcome back. Nyeh. What else? So over here, it is possible that Okay, just let me do some bloop bloop stuff. Over here I can say math dot max and then choose one. Either it's, oh wait, I have to say choose min instead of max. So min, whichever is smaller, it's either this one or we're gonna say progress, slider progress. Oh wait, no. Flush timer dot max. Okay, so we have that. Whichever is smaller. Alright, cool, we have that. And then we will just plus progress. And then over here we can say if progress dot value is okay. So let me get another progress again dot max. If the value is bigger or equal to the max, then we will say current difficulty will definitely go up, and then we will say progress dot max let's go a power of 32. How about that? Progress dot value max plus 32. So meaning for every difficulty you will have to destroy 32 more. And then if over here we'll say if current difficulty is now 9 because we have it capped at 8, then we know the player is, how should I say this? OP? I don't know. just say console.log player wins. So over here we're gonna have a few functions. We're just gonna say function player wins. Or another function we have player lose. Bloop, bloop. Alright, so we have that. One thing. Player wins. Let's cut that. Paste, paste. So in the flush new row, we can say player lose. Yeah, but just says it over here. But over here we get to call it as a function. Poll player lose. So we have that. Check cluster. Player push, player pull, player move. Render board, whatever. Player wins, player lose. Okay, we have that. Time buffer, progress plus plus. Pull wall, and then we'll go player wins. Bloop. There we go. So no matter if you win or lose, we're just gonna clear interval. Interval name clock. And then over here we're just gonna like minimize. And then over here we will have 2 boxes. Okay, so we will just pull this thing over here, pull this thing over here. Over here we can just duplicate this. Over here we will say win. And let's make it color green, like so. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, and I think should be good. Once we have that, let's just do that, and then another one. Duplicate. I already hit Ctrl D twice. I guess I have to manually duplicate it like this. So Wix, fix it. And then over here I will say lose. Whatever, right? Bring it in over here. And then bring it in over here. And then this one over here. And then this one over here. Let's go. Oh wait, yeah, okay. Box. Player win. And then over here is another box. Player lose. Alright, so over here we can go hidden. This one can go hidden as well. Now, where we have that. Bloop. Over here we'll just have box player win dot show. Over here is player lose dot show. Okay, I think it should be good. Let me hit save. and then soon afterwards we need to make a pause box. But let me just hit done, minimize, and then let's preview it. Oh wait, I should not do that. Let me go back here, because one thing, this thing over here, slider progress, let me go settings. 100 is a little bit too much, so let's start from 32, and then default selected value is now 0. Hey, then we go preview. All right. So right now we cannot move left and right because now the game state is pause. But once we go I, then yep, it's working. So there we have it. So right now we don't know if we win or lose yet. Right now, if we put stuff, our progress will get bumped up. You again. I'll get back to you afterwards. Okay, let me press pause. Oh wait, I cannot pause? Okay, so this is the problem. Okay, first thing first, let me get rid of you. There we go. Gotcha. First, let me go. Yeah. Soon afterwards, I will add that to the banned word list. That should be helpful. Bloop, bloop. All right. So, when game state is pause, oh yeah, when you're pause, you can play. So, let me cut that. Paste it over here. So now when you're playing, if you want to pause, you go with that. Okay, okay. Also at the same time, we can just like duplicate this. This one over here, we will say pause. And then this one, let's go with this. Whatever, right? Player win. So this one, let's go box. Player pause. And then we go player pause. We can go dot show, and then play will be pause. We go hide. All right, there we go. We go save, and then we can go test it again. So for right now, we just go boop, and then we go pause. That did not show. Why? Play, it hides. That, yeah, there we go. Boop. And then when we pause, we have pause over there. I to continue, P O for pause. All right. Huh. Here we go. Huh. Go. Oh, broccoli appears. Okay, let's just say we want to lose right now. We just don't want to make sure that it works, right? And then once we scroll down, yep, we have the lose screen Alright, cool, cool. So at this point, yep. Well, technically speaking, we can still play it, but it just won't work anymore, I guess. Or oh, okay. Okay, that's something we definitely need to fix. All right. Over here we will say over here we just say game state player wins, and then over here we will say game state player lose. So this can only happen when you're playing or pausing. If you win or lose, you don't get to touch any keys anymore. The only way to restart the whole thing is to press refresh and then all that stuff. So now, since we know that losing, it makes the screen disappear. So now let's see if we can play it until if we win. Alrighty then. Okay, cool. Go. Bloop. Okay. Whoa. Bam. That's a big chunk. Okay. Yeah, I'll let it stay there. Soon afterwards, we will add power-ups. Here we go. Ah. Well, some people hate broccoli, but broccoli, it's one of my favorites. Yeah, call me a weirdo, whatever. Board is now clear. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, every time. Okay, I forgot to reflush the progress back to 0 once we got to a new phase. Alright, that's definitely a fix we need to do. Okay, this is where it becomes a little bit intense right now. The balloon appears. Pumpkin appears, so yep, we know that we're doing progress. Okay. There we go, there we go, there we go. 8 ball. Okay. Oh boy. Almost there. Did we win? Yes! Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, and then once we win, we cannot move, we cannot push, we cannot pull. Oh. Okay, good. Okay. Whew. Whew. Alright, nice, nice. So the main structure is ready. So now we just need to make this thing pretty to look at. Also, every time when we plus 32, we will say progress is value is B. Set it to 0. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have that. Okay, next, let's make this thing better to look at. So first thing first, we gonna like push things down a little bit, right? and then we're just gonna like copy and paste from other web pages. So for now, we are going to put Velo away. Soon we'll deal with that. Boop. Back to chill mode. Almost forgot. Let's go here. Yeah, that will do. So it will just like copy this. And then we can paste it over here. Well, that's not what I meant. What is this? It's still got my clipboard. Okay, fine. Let me paste it here. X is 0, or you know, I just $156. Okay, cool. And then this one over here. Let me just copy and paste this kitty cat. So, bloop. Or, wait, I wonder, let me see if we have those stuff. So let's go image. And then let's go upload. Wee. Because kitty cat on Windows might not look that good on other operating systems. So over here we'll go creations. Or yeah. Over here we have Wix Games. So we go create a new folder and then we call pull and push. Sounds like GitHub, eh? Alright. Let me upload media. And then this may take a while. Oh, it's not popping up. Oh boy, it's lagging. Okay. So once we got over here, we can go over here. What was it? Is it this one? And then we go Wix. And then we go images. Aha! Yes, we have a whole bunch of emoji based images over here. So at least we have this. And then we have this. I think right now it should be good. Yeah. Okay, just whoop. We have emoji cat and emoji box. So in this case, let's just have two of them. We only have the box. Where's the cat? Ah, there it is. Okay. So in this case, I don't think we need this anymore. This one over here. Can we crop it? Okay, good, perfect. So once we have this, we can then say this one over here has a height of 150. So this one will be 150 by 150. And then this one is also 150 by 150. And then this one can go away. This one can go here. Okay, so over here we have pull and push. Over here we can say let's just make things fun. Let's go git commit initial commit. So just have this thing right here. Alright, so we have that. It's a GitHub joke. Now we just have to like make sure that our windows are correct. Soon afterwards, we will put our manual over here, but now let's just focus on the gameplay area. Width 910, X position 35. Okay. And then let's add just a little box. Oh wait, no, let's go decorative. You know, just for margins and all that stuff. Alright, there we go. So over here we have this. over here. Just like place it over here. Okay. So this one will have a width of, let's say 500. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so 400. There we go. Okay. And then, yeah, we need text. Okay, so we can duplicate this. So this one over here is for time. So we're just going to have an hourglass symbol for that, or emoji. So let's just see. Okay. And then maybe for the next row, we can have progress. So progress, it would be rocket? Probably, yeah. Okay. So once we have this thing right, width should be, let's say 100. And then, oh wait, should not be duplicated. Instead, it should be this one over here. Over here, then we can go to settings, and then instead of like the placeholder is min, we will just say control panel. This one over here, let's edit the text so that it will align to the left. And then from the looks of it, width is 50. Okay. And then this one on the right, it's for debugging. So, we will hide this afterwards. Pause. Huh. think we can all go to design and then have a complete opaque design. Like, we don't need any glass effects and all that stuff. No glass effects, and then it will go 100%. Okay, over here we will say level cleared. Whatever, right? Okay, so over here I will say Control C over here, Control V over here. One, two, three, four. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. So that's how high the game view is going to be. So at least we have an idea of it. So when we pull this thing in, this thing over here, a width of, let's say, 330. Then we can know that this will have a width of 230 as well. Container bump, what? This is a text, okay. And then this one has a height of 525. Okay. Okay, we can deal with that afterwards. So we can pull this thing outside of the box. That's 330. This one's 330. Okay, there we go. This one over here. And then this one over here is 525. This one over here is 525. Okay, so we have all of these. Also, can we? Okay, let's add more stuff. Let's go image. go here. Let's go here. Then we have this. Alright, so we have that. Oh, new wall, Willow Sage. How things are going? Yeah. Also, let me check what's this. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Doing alright? Nice. Well, if you look at the title, yep, we are making a new game on our Wix website. So soon afterwards, you might be able to give it a try. But now we're just gonna like make it fancier because all the fundamental parts are ready and done. Now we just have to like make it lookable. Let me go here. Let me go here. Oh boy, I think we need I think we need PowerPoint opened and stand by. Oh boy, this is going to be laggy as heck. Okay. So we go PowerPoint. Alright, so once we have that, we should be able to export emojis as pictures. So it would be all the same across every devices. Because, you know, different operating system renders different emojis differently. Now we just have to wait for a PowerPoint to pop up. Is PowerPoint popping up? Oh boy, PowerPoint is not opening up? Bruh. Now PowerPoint's up, bruh. Ugh. There we go. We go blank presentation. There we go. Yep, I would say this is also a proof that everything you see that we're building today comes from my potato laptop. Okay. next. So we have the happy cat and sad cat. Okay, let's see. Oh boy, the emoji windows takes a little while to come up. Okay. Over here we go, cat. We can go with that. What else? Go with that as well. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, and then we got party. Well, sometimes they can actually find really weird photos on here. And then box E. Croissant. Yep, and we already have a box emoji, so that should be good. I think you can also have a star emoji because we have that in the list. That does not look good. Alright, let me alright. Get this thing straight. Let me delete this. This one, the font size should be 64. Let's go with this one. This one. And then just need this one and this one. Cut it, paste it, cut it, paste it, cut it, and then paste it, cut it, and then paste it. Okay, good. Now this one over here, gone. Alright, so now over here we can like export or save as a picture. There we go. And then we can go here. 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 Emoji cat. Happy. Over here we can also do the same thing. We go shocked, and then this one over here we can go with the same thing. Let's go save as a picture. Emoji balloon. And then we can go save as a picture. And then we can go emoji Party. I don't know. Let's call this thing party ball. I don't know. This one over here. Let's go. This. Emoji. Party popper. And then finally, my personal favorite. Save as picture. Croissant. Choop. Emoji. Croissant. Oh, just in case, I'm going to spell it the way I like to spell it. Although it's not spelled starting with a K, but I'm gonna spell it with a K. Oh wait, it already existed? Oh, it's already there already. Okay. So there we have that. Now we can upload from computer. Oh boy, it lags. Yep, it lags. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm gonna do this the fast way. Cat happy. Okay. You know what? Look. Let's crop this thing right. Also, since we don't need PowerPoint anymore, let's close that thing up. Okay. Note save. There we go. And then I, because I need that to crop the stuff. Now we just have to wait for Sai to open it up. There we go. Let's go this, and then let's go change size. Are we going with 512 or 256? Let me check. 256, okay. Another one will be this. Hey. Canvas, change size, 56 to 56. And let's open. Next thing is the party thingy. But let's go for balloon first. 256, 256. Save, and then let's go open. there we go. Change the size. 256, 256. There we go. Open. Canvas. Change size. 256, 256. Okay. And then save. Alright. That should be good. So once we come over here, we're just gonna say where is it? I think all of them should be down here. Oh, there we go. And then we just pull this thing over here. Now we just have to wait for wicks, I suppose. Or let me do this again. Okay, there we go. I think and hope it got it. There we go. Nice. Alright, it's flooding in. Let's go. Wait, one is missing. There we go. And then level cleared. Over here we will change the image to whatever it is, right? Okay, there we go. Also at the same time, it feels cramped over here, so I must start moving things around. There we go. Bloop. Bloop. And then down over here. There we go. This one, it will go in the middle. And then, as a computer science joke, we will say Stack Overflow. Yep. Although it's a completely different thingy. Huh, wait a second, let me... There we go. And then just... Wee. Well, instead of stack, you know what? I'll call it board overflow. And then pause. we will just go bloop and bloop, and yep. And then over here, we will just duplicate it. And then we will change the image to something else. Hello, Wix. There you go. And then we go duplicate. And then the next one, it would be a party popper. This one over here will go, and then another duplicate. Now this one over here, it will be a balloon. And then we will align it at the center. Okay, I think that should be good. The next thing, it's the board. Or the box. Yeah, the box. Bloop. And oh wait, I almost forgot. The croissant. Let me do that. The croissant. Okay, there we go. Grab it, throw it, boom, there we go. Send the croissant across the internet. There we go, it's now uploading it. There we go. Bloop. Bloop. And then go this. And then we go change image. And then box. So over here we're just going to have a bunch of box. But yeah. And then another one that stacks on top. And then another one that goes over here with a croissant on top. Nope, I did not meant that. I did not meant that. Okay, there we go. Bring to front. And then arrange, bring to front. Okay, so we have this. And then pause. So we have that. You know what? I think we can all just add another one. Just a simple normal cat waiting for us. Bloop. Here. Okay, so it looks pretty good. Um. Okay. This one over here. 10. Oh boy. Oh boy, this one has a Y position of 1000. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. So this one will go, this one will be 60, and then 125. This one will be 60, and then also 125. This one will be 60, and then also 125. Now I wonder if yep, it follows along, so that's good. Also, this box over here, let's just say arrange, send it to back. Alright, so here we go. Perfect. And I think it should be good. So that one's gone, and then that one's gone. Alright. Let's hit save. And then now we can make the manual. Okay, next. Let's go here. Let's go interactive. Or okay, do I have my designs ready with the transparent slideshows? Do we have that? Let's take a look. Small box, bug, slideshow black. I think we can just like grab it though. So push it. There we go. And then there we go. All right, good. Width of 600. Okay. And then so let me duplicate this. Over here we can say this one Y is 1000, so this one will have 1025. And then X should be 35. So this one over here, it would be something like left or right. So instead of a font size of 60, which is too big, let's go with a font size of 32. Oh boy. Oh no, it's now lagging. What the hell? Oh boy, we just froze for like what, 40 seconds or something? Oh no. There's nothing much else I can turn off though. So over here, let's change the text. This time the color should be white. And then the font size is 16. Use the control panel. Use the control panel to tell. What name should we name? What name should we give our cat? Fine. For now, we just call it Neko-san. Use the control panel to tell where Neko-san to go. Press A to go to left. Press D. To go right. Soon afterwards, we can add images. Manage. And then we can go duplicate. This one over here is P1. This one over here will be P2. Pull and push. Neko-san can pull objects. Neko-san can also push objects. Pull objects. The object above Neko-san will be pulled. Neko-san can also push objects. The object will be pushed until it bumps into another object or it hits the ceiling. Press W to push. Also I need to say press S to pull. And then we can go duplicate. This is P3. And we call this cluster of 3. Use pull and push to arrange the board such that objects are clumped together as a group of 3 or more. Avoid getting flooded. Have fun. There we go. So now we just need to add images. Left or right. So over here, we will just like duplicate this. And then we need to add 2 arrows and then 2 buttons, one for A, one for D. And then we need arrows. There we go. I was like wondering why Wix is not moving at all. It's just loading stuff. Okay. Oh boy, it's just spinning. There we go. I think these two works the best. So can we add 2 of them at once? Oh, it seems promising. Where did it went? Oh, okay. So it's up over here. Now we just need to like make sure that we can see it. So the design, the color, it should be white. Bloop. Bloop. another box. Over here it should be my designs. Aha, there we go. Just grab that, and then we can say, alright, the design. We don't want any glass effect on this thing. Boop. There we go. There we go. No glass. Ooh, too bright. Yeah, maybe this is good. Okay. So this one, let's go with 100. Corners. Corner is 10, right? 25. Alright, let's have it 10. Center. Oh boy. Now over here, let's go with a width of 50. This one over here should have this. There we go. Hopefully this makes it easier to understand. Next, wait. Okay, boop, 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 boop. And then boop. And then we will just like copy this. Now, next slide. And then we can say, paste it. Line to center. Not exactly a good idea. Fine, we'll just bring it over here. I think this one can go to the next line. Okay, then this one over here. This one over here. Okay. Let's have 90 degrees. This one is another 90 degrees. There we go. Over here. Okay, so we're gonna say pull. So pull is S. And then push, and we close this. Push is then W. And then we can go let's go duplicate. And then let's change the image. I would say if I have a beefy laptop, I can actually speed run this right now. Bloop. Change image. Now we just have to wait for Wix. Yeah. Alright, so we need this. Yeah. Now we just have to wait this thing turn into a box. There we go. We will have a width of 75. Yeah, 75 will do. Over here, we will change it, let's say to croissants, whatever, right? Here, I wonder if we can make this thing slightly transparent. Oh wait, I think we can make this thing slightly dark instead, so let's see. We have filter. Now we just have to wait for it to pop up. Oh boy. So slow that I'm yawning, what the heck? Bruh, it got stuck at filter. There we go. Oh boy. And I still cannot move it. And I still cannot choose it yet. There we go. Alright, that looks pretty good. Okay, so over here we will give an example of a clump of 3.